toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Palo Alto, California, the farm and the home of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Hurricanes will put total leather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Stanford's offense will come out first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Throws for the tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Black. Right down the gut of the field. The 10. Touchdown, Stanford. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So Miami's offense will have its first possession of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Looking to throw, it's Chadwick. Unloads to the wideout. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. Guys, let's look big picture Miami. Breaking into the top 15, just one step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it this far. Oh, he's got some space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Yeah, not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well and someone they can count on.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Total goes to 16. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Brown wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Speeding down the left side. He's at the slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Unloads it left. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Canes will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. The extra point here would tie the game.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Stanford lines up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes a move. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass, it's Chadwick. Makes the catch, it's Lyle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Carr. Turning it on. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They've got a first down here to open the period. Handoff from the gun. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Miami!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He's past the 30.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's second and long. Brown will throw it. He's open on the right. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Stanford comes to the line, and that first down marker is a long way away. Motion from the wideout. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Going to run it. It's Lyle. There he goes. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The Hurricanes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Great move. Now he's got room. Breaks free. The 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Canes.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. This is a designed run. Not much working there. It'll be second and 9.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the ball goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession, but boy, they have to deal with a huge loss on that one. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The big fullback's got it. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll return it from the 50. Wide open, and it's a foot race. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Brown wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got it in the middle, it's Davis. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Canes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Miami! And they take it in for 6 more points.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Davis. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Brown will throw it. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Stanford quickly to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll do it himself. Got room to work. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They boot it away. Now on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give out of the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. 1st down here for the offense. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Carr. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Second down coming up.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Got enough for the first down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And the Canes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a man, it's Chadwick. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. The give from the gun. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Canes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. And nowhere to go this time, and he couldn't follow up the big run with another. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Bully ball on 3rd and short. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto.
We are just about ready to start the second half. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He might want another play. To throw, it's Chadwick. Working that left side now. The Hurricanes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Hand off from the shotgun. Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a first down.
And nice job on 2nd down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
To the air on first down. Got his man quickly. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll try the run. Nice move there. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Canes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to win the field position with the return. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. They'll run the screen. Makes a man miss. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on 3rd down. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner goes down. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. The offense changing the play. To the air. It's Chadwick. Makes the grab. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Hurricanes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few. And it's picked off for the third time today. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires into traffic, picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Looking to throw on first down. Hit as he throws. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's second and long. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. They'll go back to work on offense. From the gun, running back on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Makes it past the marker. At midfield, he's got room. Breaks into the open on the left. Touchdown, Canes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff.
Set, ready.
Brown wants to pass. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll keep it himself. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Hooks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive starting from their own 26. He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Quarterback may change this route. Off the play fake on first down. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got a man. It's Davis. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Stanford! Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Dropping back, it's Chadwick. The screen, he's got wheels. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding onto the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Rides to the back. Got the 1st down and more. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Hurricane! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They'll ride Davis here. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Turning it on! And he's down at the 41, that's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Brown will throw it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Canes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads it downfield. A full dive to haul that one in.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. And the Canes will line it up on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Hurricanes headed quickly to the line. They'll try to power it in. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami! The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. Defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Catch in the middle. It's Davis. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. Brown wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Might be calling a hot route. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds a man in the middle. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Pulls it in. It's Turbin. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Canes in the hurry-up. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Cardinal. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
And they tacked on the extra point.
63, Stanford, 28.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. Anderson wants to throw. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Might be changing the route. To the air on 2nd down. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. After this, it'll be a wrap. Trying to keep this drive alive. Got the first down and still on his feet. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it